fields swallow the sky, where the radio preached to an empty night, with pulp magazines stacked like sacred fire, and dreams of chrome spaceships lifting him higher. He knew every hero from the Saturday reels, every alien empire, every steel spinning wheel. And when the world went quiet in that dusty town, he'd hear galaxies screaming when the sun went down. Every Saturday he drove like a prayer in disguise, 200 miles under bruised Midwestern skies, down Highway 85, where the horizon bled to a theater of ghosts and the movies of the dead. Just to see her standing in the flickering glow, just to feel a heartbeat the world didn't know, just to believe in something more than bone and rust, just to believe in love he could trust. She was the princess of a galaxy burning, he was the Starfighter who never returned, a boy with gasoline thunder in his soul, trying to make a broken universe whole. On Highway 85, where engines cry and angels lie, where boys like him refuse to die, he was racing fate through endless night for a girl made of cinema light. In the cinema's darkness they sat side by side, while Martian armadas crossed celluloid skies. Her hand in his like a secret they stole from the world, while the universe outside slowly unfurled. Left beyond the projector and popcorn and dust waited the empire of obligation and rust, an older man with the future arranged in stone, turning her fairy tale into a throne made of bone. And in his mind he became something more than a man, a pilot of starlight with a desperate plan. She was no longer a girl in a ticket booth line, she was a princess stolen from time. And the older man became a shadow in steel, a space emperor crushing what two hearts could feel, while the boy in the rusted Chevrolet would ignite a war in the silence of Midwest night. She was the princess from a dying star, he was the warrior who drove too far, through neon memory and gasoline rain, chasing forever through invisible pain. Oh, Highway 85, where broken dreams revive and die, where every mile is a question why. He swore by engine, steel and flame he would carve her name in the night's dark frame. Then one Saturday came with no warning sign, no flicker of light in the ticket line, no smile behind glass, no voice in the air, just an empty booth and a silence that stared. No one knew where she had gone that night, no record, no trace, no fading light, only the projector still turning alone, like the theater itself it turned into stone. And something inside him fractured and broke as the universe shifted in cinematic smoke. So he drove, not days, not years, but decades of rain and mechanical tears. Highway 85 became his war, a ribbon of ghosts on a gasoline floor, and every stranger he passed in the storming black was another lost lover who never came back. He stopped believing in endings or fate, only in distance that refused to wait, because somewhere ahead in the thunder and flame was the echo of calling her name. But the storm, and then came the night when the heavens split wide, when drifted through thunder for her sake. Now somewhere beyond the radio hiss of the past, where 1985 still forever lasts, there's a cinema drifting through infinite night, with a girl at the booth in eternal light, and a boy in a Chevy that never grows old, driving through stories still left untold, hand in hand through the stars up high. The last Starfighter up Highway 85. Every Friday after sunset, when the thunder split the sky, a convoy crossed Highway 85, where broken dreamers lie. Chrome-reflected constellations, engines sang like choirs of steel, hauling loads they never questioned, cargo no one else could feel. They passed forgotten diners where lonely coffee never cooled. Young lovers chased forever while old hearts played the fool. They met priests, rebels, runaways, hitchhikers soaked in rain, ladies of the night still smiling through lipstick, hiding pain. The sheriff hunted outlaws beneath the neon light, while Roxie Raven's voice broke through the radio that night.
He's the last Starfighter of Highway 85.
When all the stars stop burning, her song keeps the dream alive. The truckers sang along, yet none recalled arriving anywhere or ever reaching home. Ride forever, ride the rain. Every broken heart can learn to love again. Call forever through the night. Every dying dream can find another light. Every mile's a prayer, every storm's a sign. The lonely soul is only borrowing time. If love can cross forever, then death can't keep us apart, because every road that reaches heaven begins inside one heart. One night they found a young man standing silent by the road, holding one last farewell letter inside his weathered coat. The CB radios crackled, breaker one, tell that boy love survives the darkest rain. Tell him every shattered heart can learn to beat again. The convoy rolled on laughing. The young man raised his head. He turned away from tragedy and chose to live instead. Behind the last torpedo built, one driver's lights burned white. Without a word he disappeared into the Starfighter. broken homes, fathers, children, wives. Every mile collected stories, every story healed a scar. Yet every few more moonlit homes, one less truck remained to drive. Ride forever, ride the rain. Every broken heart can learn to love again. Call forever through the night. Every dying dream can find another light. Every mile's a prayer, every storm's a sign. Every lonely soul is only borrowing time. Even broken hearts can learn to dream again. The highway keeps its secrets, the heavens know them all. Sometimes the shortest radio transmission becomes the greatest Then lightning split the heavens, and truth broke through the stars. No factories waited, no cities stood beyond. No freight was ever carried, no journey had been long. The diners were reflections, the strangers were the living. The convoy had been ghosts, whose purpose was forgiving. Every CB message, every joke, every warning in the night had never reached each other. It reached a soul needing one more reason to keep fighting for the light. The missing truckers hadn't vanished, each had earned release. The oldest driver raised his eyes above. We never carried freight, we carried love. And whenever Roxie Raven sings where earth and starlight meet, another ghost lays down his crown beside the driver's seat. Another engine fades away, while choirs softly climb. The road was always heaven, disguised finally broke. And for the first time in years, the future gave them hope. We're running to the ocean, to the dawn, leaving all the heartbreak in the desert, where it belongs. We're riding toward forever, with the rising sun above, and the waves are singing louder than the ghosts we've been running from. We're running to the ocean, running to the light, holding to the light, holding on to each other. At the end of the night, now Frankie stands beside him, where the endless waters shine, and California's waiting at the edge of space and time. The sea rolls in like music, the morning paints the sky, and Johnny takes her hand again, like he never said goodbye. The sky was black velvet, the city was gasoline, and every broken dream in town was shining in the neon rain. You where the railroad crossed the edge of the county line. You wore a leather jacket over a wedding dress. I said, baby, are you mine? You said, maybe for tonight, maybe for forever, maybe till the thunder tears this whole damn world apart. The radio screamed from a parked Corvette, the night was ready to explode. You grabbed my hand and laughed out loud and pointed toward Thunder Road. The streetlights trembled, the clouds rolled low, the engines were calling us, ready or not, ready or not. We're having a shotgun wedding at Thunder Road, with the lightning as our preacher tonight. All the saints are drunk, all the sinners are dancing, and the moon is picking a fight. Shotgun wedding at Thunder Road, with our hearts hanging out of control. If we're gonna crash, if we're gonna burn, let's do it with our hands on each other's souls. Your father came with a loaded rage, my mother came with tears. Half the town came chasing us with 20 years of fears. The sheriff stood beside his car, trying hard not to grin. Even he could see this train wreck was too beautiful to stop. The rain came down in silver sheets, the church bell started ringing, but nobody heard the bells at all over the motorcycle singing. racing through the storm with you. Then 100 safe years, wondering what we could have somewhere beyond the horizon. Two reckless hearts kept driving, kept laughing, kept believing. Thunder road, thunder road, thunder road, thunder road. At the end of Highway 85, where the ocean beats the shore, there was a palace made of neon, but nobody goes there anymore. The Ferris wheel was rusting, the boardwalk was falling apart, but every Friday night the lightning came alive inside a teenage heart. He was the king of the arcade, every game bowed to his hand, and she was the daughter of the castle on the hill, the richest girl in the land. But love is a loaded shotgun, and fate is a runaway train. And the night she fell for Johnny Vale, the sky was already calling for rain. And the thunder said, run! And the lightning said, burn! And the darkness whispered, no one's getting out alive. Oh, we're racing through the fire, we're racing through the rain. We're screaming like the last young rebels, still alive inside the hurricane. And every dream is a matchstick, and every kiss is dynamite. We're two hearts running wild on Highway 85, at the edge of the night, at the edge of the night, at the edge of the night, at the edge of the night. Now Rex Cutter rode a black machine, like the devil on the road, with a shotgun on his shoulder and a heart as cold as stone. He wanted the girl, he wanted the town, he wanted every soul to kneel. But she looked into his eyes one night and said, I'll never be yours. And the words cut deeper than steel. So he challenged Johnny Vale beneath a sky of shattered glass. 20 miles through hell and thunder, winner takes the girl at last. The engine screamed like angels dying, the rain came down like chains, and every kid in Shell Beach knew nothing would ever be the same. One movement, one shove, one murder. The motorcycle struck the Chevrolet like a hammer from the hand of fate, and Johnny flew into the darkness, into the sea, into eternity. And somewhere in the storm, a girl screamed his name so loud, even the ocean remembers it now. The old arcade stood empty, the power lines were dead, but one machine was glowing blue like a heartbeat that refused to rest. And there beneath its haunted light, the killer laughed and drank, bragging how the king of Shell Beach had sunk beneath the waves. But grief can pull a trigger faster than hate can run, and Caroline stood in the shadows holding Johnny's father's gun. The storm exploded through the windows, the shotgun roared, the devil fell, and nobody ever saw her again. Now the years keep rolling over like the waves against the shore, and the palace arcade is dying, but that machine still lights the storm. And every flash of lightning shows a race that never ends, a motorcycle chasing a Chevrolet through the darkness once again. And they said it was the girl, and they said she couldn't rest, but the ghost inside the machine was the killer's soul possessed. Forever trapped in thunder, forever trapped in rain, forever watching Johnny's car go over the edge again. The ocean keeps the secret, the storm remembers every name, and the ghost machine of Highway 85 still burns with an eternal flame. Still burns with an eternal flame. Still burns with an eternal flame. At the end of Highway 85, when the rain comes down, when the lightning strikes, you can still see them. A boy in a red jacket, a girl with moonlight in her eyes, walking together down the shoreline, getting smaller and smaller until they're gone. Where the ocean chews the night, a motorcycle screams through the last of the fading light. Chrome bleeding thunder, tires humming out of time. A boy with a suitcase full of borrowed magazine dreams and crime. He's got 1985 in his veins like gasoline, and a hunger for a world he's only ever seen on a screen. When bang, the rear wheel dies like a promise cut in half, and the coastal road laughs its cold, indifferent laugh. a tender kind of prayer, and she touches his broken world like she belongs there. She leads him up the path where the ocean calls the stone, to a mansion that looks like it's been waiting alone. Then she's gone, just gone, like a note held too long in a song. Inside, a woman lights a lamp against the gloom. A little girl counts footsteps echoing through the room, and the calendar screams in silence from the wall. 1955, but nobody trusted it all. Are you expected? The woman asks with cautious grace, but there's no trace of the girl he followed to this place. Just dust and portraits and the smell of distant rain, and a house that feels like it's remembering someone's pain. Outside, the sky begins to fracture at the seams, and the mansion starts to shift between two broken dreams. And the night goes wild like a god with a broken heart, and the years collapse like a city falling apart, and the walls start screaming everything they've ever been, and the past and future bleed into the same repeating scene. And somewhere in the hallway, a child is crying out in fear, but there is no child in the house when the lightning makes it clear. He follows the voice through corridors that breathe and bend, where every door leads back to where it all began again. And the girl is there, no longer girl, no longer just a face, but a wound in the structure of time and haunted space. She stands at the cliff where the ocean eats the sky, and she looks at him like she already said goodbye. Not afraid, not lost, not pleading to be saved, just something the house itself has secretly engraved. I brought you here, she whispers soft as breaking glass, because someone has to see what never came to pass. And she steps, not falls, not slips through shattered calls. She steps like a decision carved into the storm, like love refusing every form it was meant to conform. And the ocean takes her without mercy, without name, like it's always been waiting for this moment in the same eternal frame. And the night collapses like a heart that finally knows, and the timeline snapped like roses in the snow, and the mansion goes quiet like a secret finally told, and every door swings open into stories left unfolded. And the girl is gone, but the world is not the same, and nothing in the house can ever say her name. Morning comes like nothing ever dared to break. The woman wakes with grief she cannot quite escape. The little girl asks questions no child should ever ask, and the truth stands behind them without a mask, because the girl in the storm was never passing through. She was the future that the house refused to undo. Not a stranger, not a ghost, not something sent to warn, but the shape of love that was broken before she was born. And the road is empty, but it still hears her name, and the ocean keeps a memory it cannot claim, and the rider rides but never flies the same highway, because the girl at the end of the cliff took the only way to make the story stop repeating what it hates, by becoming the moment that rewrites all fates. And somewhere where the cliff meets the impossible sea, there's a laugh in the thunder that refuses to leave. Not alive, not gone, just finally. Neon motel signs flicker through the night, like memories burning in a fading light. Every driver has a picture in their head, a love that slipped away like grains of sand. They keep the wheels turning through the endless dark, with a broken soul and a restless heart. They say beyond the last horizon, where the sea meets the sky, there's a lonely tower waiting with a miracle inside. Drive on to the Lost Bay, through the storms and the tears that won't fade away, where the lighthouse shines like a fire in the night, bringing back the lovers who were lost from sight. Hold on, don't let love die. There's a place where the broken hearts still fly, down that highway where the fallen pray. The light of forever shines over Lost Bay. 1,000 cars